Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing well. I'm here in the backyard again, here for your July Libra reading. So let's see what we get. All placements of Libra are welcome, crosswatchers too. Let's see what we get. I want to tell you, Libra, it's really windy today. I've been waiting to do this reading for several hours today, all right? And then finally I decided, even though conditions are not perfect, I'm going for it. So I think that's actually a theme coming up in July for us, just based on how intense this energy was as far as not being perfect, but having to push through anyway. Having to be mentally prepared, Libra, all right? Having to be mentally prepared to move forward despite things not being exactly as planned, despite things being not 100% in alignment, maybe, as far as details and things. You have, it's a yes, right? It's a yes here. And lighthouse. So this is about being a light worker. This is when the seas are rough, search for the light. So this really goes, it really ties into what has been happening today with regard to your reading, Libra. It's still quite windy as I do this. I just looked at the clock. It's 111. That's a sign of manifestation for you. You do have all these magical gifts, talents, and abilities, and those are shining through at this time, Libra. So when the seas are rough, search for the light. The light is still there. Your light is still there. No matter how hard something or someone tried to knock you down, you're getting a big fat yes from the universe. All right. Let's dig into some other oracle card messages before moving into tarot. We'll cover general areas in this reading. It's a personal, or it's not a personal reading. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates. Check out the description for the decks I use. All right. You have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. Coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently, no matter how crazy this storm is, right? There's also an element here, Libra, of something being maybe a little different than it appears, or just, yeah, things not necessarily being, not being able to take something at face value, perhaps. So let's see what else we get, though, Libra. What else do we have for Libras? Oh, follow your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Maybe you sing. Maybe you're a singer. And let's see what else. Someone's calling for you, Libra. So I am getting that message kind of just right in. Again, it's like there could be some sort of interruption or just something maybe that you hadn't necessarily planned for, but you work your way around it. Okay. You find a way to overcome whatever this is. And I understand the camera's a little bumpy and it's windy out here, but we'll do the best we can. All right. Staying strong here. So true magic is abounding in your life with this believing in magic. Believe in your own magic, Libra, and your dreams are coming true. There's that manifestation again, that symbol there. We've got the cornucopia here, manifesting your dreams here, Libra. Wouldn't be surprised if we had a number of pentacle cards, actually. It does kind of remind me of that. Yeah. So let's see what else we have. Let's get into the tarot now. I'm using the Mystic Soul Tarot deck. Mystic Soul Tarot deck, not a very common one, probably. I like unique decks. And some of that is made possible by your donations through those super thanks. I thank you so much. Those of you who donate, I really appreciate it. And even if you don't, I appreciate you being here and, subscribing, leaving likes. And Knight of Swords. So we're moving ahead regardless, right? This person's not going, see how it looks a little stormy, and, they may not feel completely balanced or ready for something, but they're moving ahead anyway. And I'm certainly not encouraging you to move forward before you have a plan or before you feel ready. But there is something here about, this is part of that, just not letting yourself be thrown off course. You're not letting that throw you off balance. All right, Libra. Yeah, the wind's moving the camera. No, I guess it stopped. Okay, it stopped. Good. All right. Libra, Knight of Swords, kind of rushing in. It's not an impulsive energy, Libra. It's just, you know what? I've waited too long, or I'm done, I'm healed enough, or whatever it is, and you're going for it. Two of Cups. That is some unity, some harmony here. This is a good partnership. This is about, it's right on top of that following your bliss card here, Libra. We'll go ahead and put a nice selenite heart on there. All right, so let me see. The Two of Cups. I like seeing that harmony, that bliss coming through. I really love that you have Lighthouse, Libra. So yeah, Lighthouse. You're seeing your way through whatever this is. Oh yeah, okay. A lot of it was very emotional, very taxing. Here with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords, they often do come out together for me, or it's like the Five and Eight of Cups together. But this is, walking away from something that left you feeling really stressed and caught up in your head, you know. So I'm also getting something about November, early November, even. So I'm not sure what that is, but so sometimes I will get, clairaudient messages here, Libra. And I know they do seem random, but they are randomly specific to someone or they wouldn't be showing up. But I am getting a name like Metafina or something, okay? So it feels sort of like a last name or Mufalina or there's something there, okay? So there could have been a tricky energy, Libra, okay? Because one of my symbols just came up in my mind for tricky energy, okay? So you may be kind of moving away from that. I feel as though you actually, this came up in recent readings, Libra, where you've been seeing something or someone for what it is, and you've definitely by now, I mean, for sure, have walked away, or you're taking that step in July. You're just going ahead because it's been too much of a heartache. You know, it's led to a lot of, you know, it led to a lot of mental confusion, Libra. Here, I'm also getting mom energy coming through. So maybe you're a mother, or it's your mother, or something. But there is something here going on with maybe parenting, can also be sibling, but I'm getting a little bit of a family vibe here, something being kind of a headache. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but wow. So you've got the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. So you have 88 here. Let's see what else we have. Oh, the divine speaking to you through music, Libra. All right, hear it clearly. Here's your 10 of Cups and your Page of Wands. That inspiration is coming through, Libra. All right, it is going to come through. And we have the 10 of Cups here, okay? So this is, everything you wanted and more, right? This is really kind of that long-term stability, happiness. It's what you wanted. And this Page of Wands, it very much reminds me of that sort of like Three of Wands energy where you've decided which direction to move towards. Now, it doesn't, maybe you're moving towards something where you're not quite an expert on it, or again, something's not fully developed or totally planned out. You may not feel 100% ready, but it's like, if it's your story, Libra, that you're moving forward. Some of you, you could be removing or leaving or going back to your home state. I did get that as well. And I just heard Illinois, or maybe I just mentioned your home state and you're not moving, but I was getting a connection. So with that, so you have, all the elements here, except we don't have pentacles yet, but I'm sure that's just a matter of time here, Libra. So let me see what else. Nothing is going to stop you. I can tell nothing's stopping you because you know what? You were really pushed, I feel like, in June. And actually, even prior to that, I'm getting it even just like a lot of this year. And perhaps for some of you, it's like the last couple of years, but moving ahead, pushing forward, pushing through no matter what. I just hear that, I'm Unstoppable song, right? Sia, or I think it's who it is. But anyway, I just heard seashore, seashore, by the seashore, and then Monopoly. So I don't know if it's almost like games, fun, but then I was thinking of like a shore, the shore. Could it be, they have the Ferris wheels in Chicago there. I've been there. I forget what it's called though. But anyway, there's something about that maybe, or just kind of being on the water for some of you. Healing, it's very healing, okay? Four of Wands, look at that. 1111. Now I love seeing this with that 10 of Cups, right? So for some of you, marriage is happening for some. For others of you, I keep hearing Diane. So, take it as it resonates, just Diane. 1111. I just heard something about income taxes too and like a renewal. So I don't, Some of you may be renewing your vows. Some of you, this is like making something official, legal. Some of you may be trying to figure out, if you're going to join forces with someone as far as their assets. But we have an 1111 card here, okay? So this is divine timing. This is things really lining up when they're supposed to, right? And I love how we go from the 10 to the 1111, right? So it is moving forward, Libra, and staying strong as you're doing that, because something is not you're much clearer now, I feel. Look at that, Libra. There's the Ace of Pentacles right here coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles on the money. All right. There it is. And, you know, oh my goodness, Libra, are you serious? Like in here with a brand new deck that I'm using for the first time outside anyway. Here we have the Star card. That Star card has been following us around, hasn't it? It really has been. And Libra, you have the world. This is incredible. Incredible. I could not have asked for better cards for you for this upcoming month here. So, we're still kind of in the very beginning of this reading here, and you already have the world, the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and now the Star. So healing, right? A lot of healing. You've done a lot of healing. You've let a lot go, right? You've had to let things go, because if you didn't, it would have consumed you, I feel, for some of you. All right. I'm getting Sylvia or Sylvania. And some of you are doing the hard work. You're ready to throw your hair back or whatever, and just an expression, and do the work. You have been doing the work here, and you have this. There's something right in you that you actually have right in the palm of your hand or something. It's like right. It's so close, Libra. It's extremely close right now. Whatever this is, okay. Whatever this is for each of you, it's very close. You can taste it. I think for some of you, you're really going to start seeing the indication there, Libra, of things really coming to shape, forming up, really. Yeah, it's like you might not feel like it's at its best yet, but it's going to be so much better than where you were coming from. Yeah, it may not be perfection. Perfection doesn't seem to be the goal here this July, okay? Um, yeah, there's something here about like holding your fate in your own hands, Libra. So with the World card and the Ace of Pentacles, a new cycle for sure has begun. This could certainly have to do with your earthly resources. It can have to do with your health. It can have to do with time, money, uh, you know, just resources in general. How you want to split things up, move things on, or um, some of you are splitting things up and moving on, maybe from like a relationship of some kind, or even a house. Again, I'm getting moving. I'm also getting something about I hear something about a weeping willow tree, a weeping willow. So that may be a sign for some of you. Okay. um, but it's like figuring out how you're going to get from one place to the other. The universe is wanting you now to come up with a plan, one place to the other. I just saw 1313. So how are you going to get from here to there? You have the goals, you've done the work, the prep work, but now it's like you actually taking it's like taking aim. Okay, so you're taking aim at whatever this Star and Ace of Pentacles is for you. hmm Something may have seemed like a long shot, but it no longer feels that way. It doesn't seem like that anymore for you, Libra. Let me see what else we get. I'm gonna go into divine divine direction oracle. All right, what else do we have for Libra? Oh, that flew out. Closure. Yeah, when you have the World card, something has closed out. A cycle has been completed. So sometimes the only closure you need is understanding that your soul deserves peace. Someone or something may have tried to come in June, and it was a surprise. It could have felt like a tower, and it really kind of shook you up, maybe for some of you. And it's just you stayed in that Seven of Wands energy, right? You're not going to let anybody throw you off course, and because you're headed in the right direction, and you don't want to get pulled back into old patterns, habits, or even communication styles, maybe where once you would have had to talk things out or whatever. You're not anymore. There's a particular person or situation that could be coming up from the past that came up in June, maybe it's coming in July for some of you, but for a lot of you, I think it did come up in June. And it's just you know, even if it's not a person, it could be just this belief or this, you know, thought loop, you know, this circular thinking that just doesn't get you anywhere. And it's like you're pulling yourself out of that, you know, not knowing, and you're really probably going towards like what feels right in your heart and in your soul for you, Libra. So it's a time to dream. Make space for dreaming, make space for meditation, healing. um yeah, some of you, it's not that hard to turn away from whatever this was. It's like someone, I feel as though for some of you, let's just give an example. Say somebody tried to come back into your life in June, and all they had done really was prove that they were not the person for you, and maybe at one time they seemed like they were, but they're not. And now they called, you know, in June, kind of threw you off a bit because you didn't really know why. It could have been just a total surprise, or they could have been bringing up old memories or like an old version of yourself, or making you question yourself, doubt yourself, or scare you in some way, or somehow just disrupt the peace. Well, that has closed out by the time we're hitting July, in sometime in July for some of you. So it's, you know, energies, the time is approximate here. So only take what resonates, Libra. If you're enjoying this, I'm going to give you a reminder. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. Look at this. Beauty and lessons. Oh, yeah, there's been some beautiful lessons here. They may not have felt beautiful, but as far as your spiritual growth, it has been beautiful because you're learning spiritual lessons that are assisting you in your journey to spiritual growth. Be patient with yourself. Libra, this is why some of you were, in fact, tested in this June. It was like that last test for now, anyway, right? We're going to constantly be tested in life, but it was how will Libra react? How will Libra respond to such and such, you know, coming forward, or, you know, just something that would have maybe tested you, and you are maybe just about to, you know, if someone like, you know, is arguing with you, maybe you were just about to come out of that high vibe energy, and then you remembered, nope, wait a minute, I'm a light worker, I'm a healer, or I've worked so hard for my peace, I'm not going to let this rattle me, so that I then go off course, you know, and have, you know, so you've done too much healing for that. Have pride in that. You know, some of you are really just looking really good in July too, because you're feeling good. So even if, you know, you haven't met specific goals yet or something physically, um, it's like, you know, because you feel better in some way for whatever reason, like maybe because you passed that test, or you learn these lessons, or you've realized that you're so much further along than you realized, and maybe you're taking pride in that. But you're just, that really is attractive to people, that confidence, that like kind of owning your power, you know, even if you're not at your, you know, what you consider your finest, you know. It's still like, you know what, because maybe some of you went through something major recently, and you're not expected to be at your finest. Only you are putting the pressure on yourself, if that's the way of thinking. I want to get one more of these from the top. Dominion. Okay, so you're the master of your domain, right? We have the lion here, the master of your domain, and that could intimidate others, but you can outdo your opponents. This is about you, again, staying calm, staying in a high vibe energy, right, high frequency, and really seeing things for what they are. Okay, let's see what else we have for lovely Libras. I'm going to ask ourselves some questions here. Questions from the Ask Yourself Tarot. All right, what do we have, Libra? I'm so glad a lot of you are enjoying these outdoor readings. I love them too, as long as, you know, things cooperate. But again, you know, it's like things weren't perfect for this reading, but I'm doing it anyway. So we'll do the best we can with what we have, right? That's sometimes the only way to be, you know. Oh, the Magician. Would you look at that? What thoughts and actions are creating your reality? There is also something here with the checkered, the black and white checkered, that's coming in. All right. Also, some of you just bought some new sneakers. Okay, so congrats. I hope they're comfortable. All right. Okay, so so we have Taurus, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo coming in that card here. All right, what else do we have for Libra? Wait, yeah, is that right? I don't actually think that's, no. I said Taurus, but Taurus isn't even in that. So, all right, Libra. All righty. All right. Mm-hmm. I think I actually, yeah, I'm getting a variety of energies. Okay, Six of Swords, it came out in reverse. Not really sure why, but this is, what do you need to remove yourself from for peace of mind? Okay, so it's maybe again someone trying to bring you back when you've already moved on, because it did come out in reverse. Okay, so that transition already happened. It's whatever that thing was. This is Aquarius energy, by the way, with the Six of Swords. Yeah, what have you already put to rest that is maybe now coming forward and trying to disturb your peace, right? But you're not allowing it to. You're too much of a star, Libra, and you've closed things out with the world, right? I can't believe we have the star again, Aries energy coming through. This person is so comfortable too. Maybe a lot of you have been spending a lot of time in like your jammies, just kind of like a loungewear all the time. Like you come home and that's like all you wear at home. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I'm for team loungewear all the way. But, maybe you're finally deciding, I think I'm going to, you know, maybe spruce some things up a little bit more. Maybe you're going to have to go out and about a little bit more in July. And so you're going to be dressing up a little more, or, you know, trying, I don't know. All right. So 2121. The Hermit. What situation in your life is asking you to look within? Now look what's in that lantern. Some say it is in fact the star, and you just had Virgo, Gemini, and Aries on the Magician, and now you have the Hermit where you have Virgo again. And some of you I know are on the Virgo Libra cusp, so maybe this is specifically speaking to you. I'm getting the number 19 as well. And I just heard, "Oh, Susanna. Oh, Susanna." Du, 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 du. All right. And I'm hearing a name like Wilder. Wilder. Or maybe things are getting kind of wild. Maybe you're allowing yourself to come out of your shell, right? Maybe part of what you want to do is, express yourself a little more. I'm even, through words, through sound, through dance, whatever it may be. Here we are with Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn now with this King of Pentacles. What situation in your life is bringing you financial stability and wealth? That's what you're asked to reflect upon for some of you. I'm getting Desmond or Damon or Devante or something like that. Okay. Okay, now I am hearing about, again, like a wolf in sheep's clothing kind of energy. Okay. And look at this card. Doesn't that remind you of like Little Red Riding Hood? The wolf dressed as the grandma. So there's something here where they're not able to captivate your attention anymore. That's I am hearing that's an unlikely scenario that they would be able to do that. But why are we getting this coming in? Why is this coming in for Libra? Blooming. You're not built to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more. Bloom and spark with no holding back and no going back. No going back. Okay. That's key with that message here. I want to get a tarot card on it too. Looks like we have two that want to come out. Three, actually. That's good. The more the merrier as far as information. Yeah, okay. Going out of the comfort zone. Oh, wow, Libra. Look at this. Ooh, beauty. Ah, wow. Look at that strength card. You're having, this is the courage for expansion. This is you being the ruler, the emperor of your universe. You're deciding that. You're the one creating this. This is you. This isn't you waiting for ships to come in. This isn't you chasing things. An emperor does not chase, right? The emperor, that's going to be all the power of all four kings. I just heard Kingston, Rhode Island. So there could be something connected to Kingston or Rhode Island. But this is something, again, it's like you do not chase. You will not chase. I just saw 88. So it could have to do with, really not chasing anything. There's a lot of water coming in with this. This traditionally would have water, the Three of Wands. The Emperor here. I don't know why I was getting water, but I am. But this Aries energy. And then you have Leo Lion here. And this is, even in reverse, look at how strong. Again, you decide so much. And maybe you haven't had that control, that authority over things, but you certainly do when it comes to July and whatever it is you're trying to manifest, right? You are not to be messed with anymore. Okay? You're not going to be messed with. There's also something that you are so good at that you could do it in your sleep almost, right? Or maybe some of you are having like massive premonitions and things in your dreams. Something about dreams feeling very real when it comes to this card here. There's also something about using the supplies you have or getting the supplies needed for something. Networking is coming in. Okay, I'm getting networking here. So I'm getting a big increase in self-esteem too. And I do feel, again, it's tying into that blooming. Okay, this is about not holding back, right? Not shrinking and making yourself small. Let your star out of that lantern, Libra, right? Let the star out. You always carry that star with you. And I feel as though now it's really coming out with these cards. Oh, and there goes one now. I'll get that after. So, Libra, let's go into money. A little bit of going into the wealth type stuff. Let me get you a fortune card here, Libra. Yes, move forward. Whoa, okay, we have love. Now, these are general fortune oracles and sun card. Okay, so more Leo energy. You have the sun, you have the star. I mean, how many stars we're going to have, right? So you have love surrounds all your connections, move forward positively in all areas of your life, no matter what's going on, really. And then open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. You've been the one who's brought this on yourself. You've been the one who's manifested it. But what situation requires balanced emotion and careful observation, Libra? That's a question to look into. And this is the King of Cups here, water sign energy. All right, let me make sure I have plenty of gemstones here. And let's see what else we have for Libra. It has not been a walk in the park, that is for sure. Goals, Libra. Progress is positive. Personal goals will be achieved. Okay. I didn't want to get another card just yet. So here we have it. There's living in abundance. Even if you don't have it yet, live as if, right? And we're going to get a card on that. And it's the Knight of Cups and paired with the Nine of Pentacles. What do you know? There you are, living it up in your garden. This is somebody who has already done the work. They've gone through that all the other pentacles, right? Including the 7 and the 8, and they're perfecting things, and they realize where they should be putting their pentacles and their resources. And look, it's leading to something that is a wish come true here, because not only, I mean, that's just the energy that's coming through. Knight of Cups is not necessarily a wish come true, but in this particular setup right here, considering you've got that star card as well, this is going to be a wish come true energy for you, Libra. All right, you've got the two awesome cards here that are a couple of my favorites, I think, at this point. The Nine of Pentacles and the star card, Libra. So here's what you have this to look forward to. It's like, you may not have had all the resources up until this point, but you've put yourself in a certain position where it can still happen even if you don't have it. There's a way being brought to you. You're finding it. It's coming to you. Again, I'm not saying be passive. I'm never a fan of that. I think if you have dreams and goals, rather you have, you can pray about it and all that, but we still have to do the work, right? We've got to do the work ourselves. And sometimes we get lucky breaks, right? And some things come in for us. I have Gaia, settling, and life purpose. So here you have trusting the universe has a better plan than you do. So this could be also a career working with plants, herbs, settling. Maybe allow yourself to settle in. Okay, allow yourself the time and the space to evolve with something here, Libra. This person's, we don't want to be wearing ourselves out. Okay, and your soul's telling you that you're on the wrong path, then change, right? If it's telling you you're on the wrong path, it could be you may be in a state of resistance or avoidance or something, but this is about taking some kind of action, okay, towards what does feel right, okay? So this is about you finding your life purpose, creating the life you want, and not settling, right? Not settling. So this is you manifesting and recognizing that you have everything you need. You actually do have that. Let me get into this here. I want to get another ask yourself card though. What situation in your life is bringing you the stability you seek? Connect to things, Libra, that balance you, that bring in the harmony. Maybe it is the earth. Maybe it's, star searching, or looking at the stars at night. I know I love doing that at night. And I don't even have Aquarius in my chart. So, but this is, again, the 1111, you now have it twice, Libra. Lean into what is working, lean into where you do feel solid, and that can help you stay in that energy, and you can build more momentum towards the things you want. I just heard Edward. Remember that movie Edward Scissorhands? If that was like your favorite movie or someone that's a confirmation. That's a hello. All right, travel. Yeah, some of you I know, I already knew you were going to be traveling in July. That's been sort of a no kidding. I don't know why, I just feel it. I could feel Libras traveling, even if they're short trips or ones that don't cost a lot of money. But this is about also long-term communication could open up. And this is really good for singles and for career advancement. All right, it is really good for that. I also want to get you something else for just in general, your life purpose, progress, that sort of thing. I think this is Ocean Whispers by Angela Hartfield. Um, Dancing in the Rainbow, card 7. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Yep, this does. Like I said, I knew the card would have to do with your life purpose. Even though it's not a life purpose deck, express your happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Allow yourself to live in that energy, Libra. Allow that to emerge. All right. And not letting yourself be distracted by what's not in your greatest, highest good. What do we need to surrender to? We'll check in love in just a moment. Let's see, Libra. Messages for the greatest, highest good of Libra. Very protective energy. There's something here too about barriers and boundaries. So either you're keeping them as when they need you're. It's like when to have the boundary and when not to. I feel. All right. Let's see. All right. So surrender to attachment to results, and also the negative thinking, surrendering to negative thinking. Okay. And I just heard past karmic. So some of you are getting rid of that, like, past person, their energy completely. Maybe you're doing more work on that, but you have control of your thoughts. So when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on your positive affirmations, right? Go right back to that rainbow. Remember to have some fun too. Dolphin shows up to remind us of that. Now, Libra, some of you, again, this is such a theme of the reading. It has been even before this reading. Things may not be perfect. You may be thinking, well, it has to be such and such a way, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not meant to be that way. Maybe you think you know best, but really the divine knows best, right? Your God knows best. Like, so just leave a little room for that, okay? So the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, but then you need to let go of that expectation for that exact result, Libra, all right? We don't want to have any sort of confining energy attached to the things that we want, especially when they're dreams and things, you want that to be a very free-flowing energy, Libra, okay? Because you're an empress. The empress is about, being in tune with Gaia, being in tune with the universe and how things flow and the energy, and that's where she creates from. It's like, how people, it's like, the empress is, she's no problem getting pregnant, right? It's like bunnies here. By the way, tons of bunnies lately showing up. That's good fortune. 28-day cycles connected to the lunar cycle. This is really good. This is also about zigzag performance, or getting somewhere from A to B. Zigzag. You may not be a straight line. It might not be a straight line. Things can transform and happen without it being absolutely perfect and flawless. That's not what we're striving for. That isn't life, right? And so so there is something here about, a weathering a storm. Absolutely, I'm getting that. But this is like, if you hold on too tightly to a desired outcome, it'll sabotage it. think of how many times you've heard of someone trying and trying and trying to get pregnant, right? That's what I'm thinking of with the Empress. And then as soon as they stop or they adopt a baby or something, boom, pregnant. Because they're not putting the pressure on it, right? Not we don't need to put pressure on ourselves for every little thing, okay? Sometimes things need to unfold in the manner in which they're supposed to, and that's not always for us to say. Whoa, I just dropped a rock here. So that's going to stay on the floor. All right, Libra, a little bit of love here. Let's get a little bit of love. A little bit of love. Then we'll go into the, animal cards, uh, angel number, that sort of thing. Let's see, what do we have for Libra? Whoa, I'm shuffling. Okay, so this is the Sugar Love Rush deck. I'm just getting some overall. Tell me what we're working with here. Love, love, love. Getting July 21st, July 28th. Okay, what do we have here? Are those the same day of the week? Like this, let's see, 7, 14. Those might be Saturdays or Sunday. I think they fall on weekends. Okay. Flow. What do you know? We were just talking about flow. Be in the flow like that Empress, right? Let it come. Let it flow. You can't control it. Things are shifting. You're getting a big, huge yes. This doesn't have to be about romantic love. All right. When I'm connecting for love, I'm connecting for self-love for you and connecting to what something and someone you may love. It's a something you may love, a feeling of love and gratitude rather than necessarily one particular person, like in a one-on-one relationship. Oh, all right. Now, some of you have been, when it comes to love, you may have felt there's a little bit of devil energy there. You may have felt things were restricted. You may have been, dealing with somebody who was really in it for one reason, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. You know, um, matters of the flesh, if you will, or something. I don't know. But this could be someone who also had addiction issues, or maybe you find yourself in the same kind of, you know, relationship over and over. It's just a different person with a different name, maybe. I just actually heard something funny. Someone has dated like two Michaels in a row or two somethings in a row, two Jackies or so I'm just getting something like, no, actually someone has dated like someone with the same name multiple times, but it's different people. So, like how many, yeah, Debbie's are you going to date, that sort of thing. I know that's an older name, but actually that could be someone's mama and grandma. I'm getting that. And it could be your name too. So I'm getting the name Debbie. And I just heard plate. I don't know if there's something there with anything to do with plates, folks. Something to do with your plates, maybe license plates, maybe you're getting new plates, maybe it's like you inherited a plate from somebody or you getting something about plates. All right, and things shifting maybe. All right. Oh, that could be earthquake, Libra. Okay. Was there a major earthquake in February? I don't remember. But anyway, there's something about there could be a shakeup. Okay. And then we have red flags. Okay. So for coming in for love, we have something. It's like proceed with caution and don't ignore any red flags if that is coming up, Libra. That could be something you're working on. Oh, kiss. Look at that. Moi, moi. So this is someone who's, it's this one is about wanting to maybe be physical, but what about that? Wanting to be a physical, but not wanting to necessarily be possessed, right? Okay, so this is about someone may want you to themselves, Libra. You may want someone just to yourself, so you could be entering into sort of uh, a period of like, well, I'm just going to drop that message. It wasn't clear enough, and I only go for the strongest messages. Okay, so you have exchange. So this is about things, reciprocating. You want things to be reciprocal, Libra. You want to give and also receive, right? You don't want to be always making the first moves, right? And make sure you're not breaking your own rules. I just heard, okay, making sure you're not breaking your own rules. What else for love for Libra? Okay, so there is some sort of a male will play a role. Okay, well, either you're the male or the male's coming for you or whatever, but no kidding, right? I mean, I guess. So there's also something here. there is a messy situation from the past. Okay, again, maybe you dealt with that recently, but this is, again, it was a very confusing thing. I'm getting that this person legit was like a thief, like actually, and I don't mean, oh honey, I stole your heart. I mean, like, they are sneaky. So, I don't know that they stole from you, but there's something here that's like not good. Okay. It's, oh my gosh, look at Libra. I can't, I don't expect you to believe me on this. So I'll just say, and now I'm going to show you the thief card, but that was legitimately on the bottom. So I can't believe it. Wow, this deck is hot. So this was, some sort of tower for you in the past. Maybe there was some, yeah, a lot of worry, confusion. I can't believe that came up. I can't believe it. Wow. Okay. I mean, they're sticking their nose in where they don't belong, too. That I feel is like they're stealing privacy. You know what I mean? So there's something there, Libra. So make sure you've got extra precautions in place for anything, with relationships and your protection and all that. Just, I don't know how else to say it, but again, remember the red flags, okay? Because you certainly don't want to deal with somebody in this kind of energy again, right? That kind of someone needing to work on their shadow work here, and you're not going to be there holding their hand, being their teacher, right? Especially like a new relationship. I mean, you don't want to say you don't have to fix people, okay? Old school. Yeah, you don't have to teach them. It's your school right here, okay? So some of you, or you're running into people who don't want to change, maybe because you're dating older people, they don't want to change, or there could also be somebody here that just they have very conservative views that's from your past, maybe that felt really confining and restrictive. All right, let's get a few other love messages, and then we're gonna close out the reading with a few general. All right, Libra, this is the end. For some of you, let's remember, but you know what? The end doesn't have to be ugly, because look at the beauty. Let me get it. Let me get it. It's harder because I don't want things to blow away. Um, the worlds. This is the end, but it's also the beginning. Okay? The end and the beginning. And it is, in fact, a wish come true. Why? Because you don't have any involvement with this anymore. Ick, right? Get out. We don't have any involvement with that anymore. Sorry, bank's closed, or this phone booth is occupied. Okay, anything else? I will find my way back to you one day. Yeah, this person, some of you have somebody who just can't let you go. Now, I feel for some of you, this is about too. Oh boy, yeah, because you're the person of their dreams. Okay, yeah, but that'd be great had they known that when you were with them. Maybe they should have treated you like that then, right? Not trying to be cranky, but seriously, let's go. All talk, no action. Mm-mm. Yeah, all right. So maybe someone thinks they're going to find their way back to you. Well, that's great because you don't have to answer the door. You don't have to answer the call. You can just thank you, block. You do whatever you feel like you need to do, Libra, for yourself. I want to get you an animal card now. All right. So those were a few July messages for love. I don't know. I just feel like someone, may have had you feeling like you were stranded. And I get for some of you that you don't want to start over, but then again, you don't want to just settle. So, oh, look at this. We have Rooster here. Remain loyal to your principles, uphold honesty, stand as a protector against negativity. Yeah, you're not going to let somebody come in and disturb your peace. Healing begins from the core with Bear. Trust the process, let your inner strength guide you. All right? Those are your two animals, Bear and Rooster. Let me see, Libra. Let's get some final messages for Libra. Libra. Let's see, Libra. Still watching that card that flew away. It's over there. I see it. Nice, Libra. 333. Connect with Jophiel, the archangel of beauty and wisdom, through the colors yellow and deep pink and the number 333. This is the element of fire. The gemstone is citrine. So Jophiel works through flower essences such as dianthus. Is that why I was hearing Diane? Maybe dianthus. I'm not familiar with that flower. I feel like it smells really sweet though. I mean, yeah, most flowers do, but no, some don't. Some smell like, I mean, like geraniums. That's not exactly sweet. That's more spicy, right? But so this is 333. Something's in the works. All right, it's being delivered to you. You know what else I want to get you? No, they already did citrine. Okay, now that's the merchant stone. Citrine is in fact the merchant stone. Libra. Let's get you some numbers. You had 333, and what else for Libra? July, Libra, Libra. 999. Hello, we already knew that. Finishing a chapter to start the next. That's a theme, Libra. I wish you the very best. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress, right? Okay, so stay well. Thank you for tuning in. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I appreciate you so much.